Let's fucking go.
One is an idiot, it might be both of them. Shut up, dude.
It's a podcast.
There's another guy here.
There's another guy here.
Hello.
What's up, Flash? Thank you for
My
joining the
dad's
podcast.
here.
Yo. It's Hellvis's dad. If you ever wonder what could have birthed such a horrible monster, the answer is sitting across from us.
It's that wonderful creature. It's polar opposites. It's like how your dad's awesome.
My dad's well.
We try not to do therapy on this, so we'll move the fuck on.
Yeah, absolutely. How you been, bro? You been busy?
Well, I've been off work with a wrist injury on ACC.
Boy, I can't imagine.
You wouldn't know what that's
I
like.
wouldn't have any idea, bro.
You'd know about the wrist injury just not being on the ACC part. Yeah.
Wait on you both have hurt your wrists.
Because
Yeah,
we work
yeah.
in trade yards. You
Oh,
nurse.
from work injuries, sorry.
Yeah. Nah, sometimes when the podcast is off and we try to come up with ideas, we Dutch rudder each other. That's where
Yeah.
I grab mine, but he works my arm.
Yeah,
And then he grabs his and I work his arm.
That's not gay.
Fair
I'm
enough.
moving a guy's elbow around. That's
Yeah, it's
that's
fair
fine.
enough.
Yeah. It's cold.
No judgment.
Well, the reason Flash is here, though, is we did something really cool. In relating to the whole going to hospital story that I've told on here before and not having a good time.
Have you?
Yeah, we did. That's
Okay.
We had another Millen that was producing at the time, and
Oh, and that's when you told that story.
yeah,
all good.
and he said that like he when I talked about it, he goes, yeah, I cried. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, yeah, that's right,
Nah,
you were
yeah.
there, yeah. So I have mentioned it, but yeah, I ended up getting meningoencephalitis and flowing from Marsden to Wellington. This is years ago now, but I've reconnected with the Lifelight Trust, and they asked me to, if Mum and Dad would come along and speak at this Cello Champions charity lunch. I don't know why.
Cello champions?
Cello is the name of the company that sponsors it.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was odd too, and like as they're going
No,
to
that's
do
fine.
music,
They're all throwing money at people who save people's lives. It's all fine.
they
Do
can
whatever branding
they
you want.
really
It's fine.
They were amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we went to this. We said yes, and yeah, went along to this lunch yesterday, and it's they auction off sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
And raise funds for the Lifelight Trust to help with the Westpac helicopter and the planes that save people who really need it.
Like you.
Yeah, like me, like when I needed it. So it was, we were there as like somebody who'd utilised the service and just gave our testimony on what happened. And it was fucking incredible. It was an amazing time. There was fucking about 1,000 people, more than 1,000 people we spoke to. Got to meet some legendary like All Blacks and stuff.
Yeah, bro. You got to meet one of my heroes, Ian Jones.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That rolls.
Bro, Buck Shelford has signed my hand. And
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
getting that tattooed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The hand tattoo is a big call.
Ah, fuck, I don't care. I got dumb enough tattoos everywhere else. This is a good one.
You don't worry about it being on the hand though. They're calling them job killers. The
Wicked.
hand tattoo.
Wicked.
Sweet.
I hate jobs. So thank
I'll be
you,
asking the wrong
Daddy,
guy.
for coming on down, and my mum. You guys did really awesome. We got on stage and sat down with Jason Piney. Pinepedia.
yeah, you
That's
call-
the nickname we give him.
Yeah, you've been calling him Piney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're friends on Facebook now. So
Yeah, very
tight
nice.
as.
Yeah.
Yeah. Told me that I could have a future in broadcasting.
Really?
Yeah, bro,
Does
I
he know
fucking-
what you fucking do with me every week?
I told him I have a horrible podcast, and he was like, "Does it work?"
Oh shit, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for catching that, bro.
He said, "Does the podcast, like, do you produce it and release it?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And he's like, "Then it doesn't matter what's on it. Like, if you schedule it, do it, and content aside,
Sure.
the process is the same."
Look,
And I was
anybody
like,
can
"That's
talk,
fucking
bro.
cool."
Anybody can talk any shit they want. We are on the radio. We
Yeah.
do have a
Yeah,
podcast.
bro.
So you come at us for the
And
quality
one
if
of
you
us
want.
is friends with like a real broadcaster.
Two of us.
Two of us are friends.
Oh man.
But yeah, what do you reckon? What would you say about it?
That was amazing. It was one of the
Who was the bro? Like, who'd you of all the All Blacks or the famous people that you met there? Who's the bro? Like, who'd you really like?
probably Frank Bunce.
Yeah.
Even though your wife kissed him
Yeah. Well,
on the
you know,
cheek, on the cheek.
on the cheek for 30 seconds. Never seen a French kiss on the cheek before.
Yeah.
She reckons she wasn't licking his cheek, but I'm pretty sure.
But
she
why
was.
wouldn't she if she's...
Yeah,
you know.
true.
We now see you're
Yeah.
going to get to lick Frank Bunce.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, your
went on.
kid died. She should be able to lick Frank Bunce.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't let me lick it.
You need 2 kids, so that's the next tier of All Black sponsorship to the Lifeline.
But no, it was just an amazing experience just to be like everyone else on the stage was famous sports people, All Blacks,
Sarah Olmo,
Olympians,
Yeah, sure.
She's
the
awesome.
cyclist. Is that
Auntie.
right?
Yeah, she's a pretty cool auntie.
and so everyone else was famous sports people, and us.
Yeah. But
And
you
it
guys
was
are charismatic and good storytellers and stuff. Like
Even
I've
fucking Dentley, bro, they loved us.
heard
It was
about you
awesome.
emceeing the golf tournaments and stuff, bro. Like I'm sure you brought the
It's
house
just-
down.
It was just a little bit awestruck when you walk in the room and it's like there's like I think it was
Kieran Reid, Frank Burns,
98
just like
98 tables with 10
Yeah.
people on each table, and it's like shit just got real.
Yeah.
It
Or
was
like as
just
you're
like-
walking in and it's like as the room hits you and 2 legends walk past that are like Grant Fox and you're just like, whoa.
Were
Yeah.
you nervous? It's a question for both of you.
Not until exactly the moment we're describing.
Yeah, when you walk in
We
and
were
there's
sweet,
1,000 people and there's
Just seeing
the
the
first one
tables.
that walks past is Grant Fox. It was
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it was like it sort of
This is
set a tone.
before
Is
the
that when you
people-
got nervous?
Yeah, this was before the people were in there.
Yeah, yeah.
This was just an empty room,
Yeah, true.
and
So
we were
it's
just like
cheesy, yeah.
we just walked in and was like,
Oh no.
oh shit just
What-
got real.
And they had 4 massive screens. Like the AV guys were fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like the best sound I've ever seen. Like
Nice.
people's mics slightly drop out. That'll just instantly adjust perfectly.
Yeah.
There was no issues. I saw no tech problem at all.
That's very
it was
rare.
very hard. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
They might have had their own problems, but they pulled it off without a hitch.
Now, if you're nervous, often I found before a gig, if you're nervous, you need to shit.
Nah.
What was the number 2 situation? You boys all right?
Did wheeze?
You did wheeze?
Yeah.
That was fine.
Yeah.
Held it down?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a hard case though. Like halfway through the day, I said, fuck, I'm glad that they've given us these light beers. Like instead of just
Yeah, that
drilling
is-
full
yeah, bro,
strength. This
for
is
sure.
very smart.
They can keep you out of trouble with light
Like I've
beers.
had a few by now, and Kate, my partner, says they are full strength beers.
Fuck.
Those are Heineken silvers, not lights. And I just looked at it and was like, I'm a little more drunker than I was 4 seconds ago.
Oh,
That's
bro.
that
And the
magic.
psychological
Like
hits
I
you.
could have, if no one had told me, I think I would have walked out all sweet ass.
Yeah,
but
I could drive, actually. I'm
just
fine.
psychologically tricked myself into, oh, such yummy light beers all day. And then, nah, you've had like 7 full strength ones. And I'm like,
And the bar-
accent changes. Yeah.
The bar was smart as. So
Yeah.
yeah, they started off in the day. You can have 4 beers. 4 beers per person. Then it was like, you can have 2 beers. And then by the end of the day, it was like, you can have 1 beer.
Okay.
And shit,
So-
like, these kids were smart too. I'm like, yeah, can I only have 1 now? And they're like, yeah. I mean, what if I go to my table and put the beer down and come back? And they're like, sure, do that then.
Yeah.
And I get to my table, I'm like, fuck it. Sit down. I'm like, damn, kids got me. I got tricked. But, just such an amazing time, bro.
You got a highlight? Who's the bro? Who do you think was the bro?
Uncle Ted. Sorry, what do you guys call him? Sir Graham Henry.
Yeah, that's what we call him,
I
bro.
call him Uncle Ted now. Yeah. Nah, he was cool as.
Yeah, he was a highlight.
We called him God in our house.
Yeah.
Because he was the man.
Yeah.
And my grandfather worshipped him. He thought he was cool. And then to fucking, like, we sat down and the very first table in the front of us was his table. And you could see him and it was like, holy hell, this is actually, now I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Like, that's a person I hold high regard.
It's a very special aura to think of, like the rugby team world champion. He's the guy who like oversees
And
and,
tells them.
carouses them. You know, like
Yeah.
or corrals them, I should say. Like, yeah, like
That's
that's
Nick
a
Fury of
big
the
fucking
Avengers,
it's a
bro.
big
Like,
presence, right?
Yeah, he points them.
And
where
of
they-
all the people who do that, he's like the most successful
Yeah.
version of it. Oh, wait, you know,
And-
arguably.
and down to earth. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Like
Yeah.
we walked up to him and he was just like, oh, so you guys did amazing. And it's like, and he's like, thank you so much. We're like, you didn't have to thank us. It
Yeah,
was,
man, this is just cool to be here. Yeah. But nah, he
we're
was,
just happy to be here.
because I did sort of fuck up a little. Might have endeared myself to some people. Might have pissed some people
What,
off.
the wrong people?
Don't care.
Did you say one of those guys from News Talk ZB? They were all
I
the
hope
wrong
so.
people.
Well, what happened was when Graham got up to do his last speech.
Yeah.
And he gave a shout out to Jason Rollins.
Yeah.
And I didn't really even think what I was doing and just yelled out, "It's Jared!" Like, oh, fuck. I just, yeah. And
Can't
then,
turn it off, apparently.
Then I went and seen him and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm Jared." And he grabbed my hand and pulled me in and gave me a big hug and was like, "I know who you are. Look, let's talk about it." And just got into it with me, bro. And it's like,
Yo.
and I just stood there, like, quickly having to adjust, being like, I hope I don't look like I'm freaking out.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm totally freaking out.
Yeah,
Like,
great. That's a big one, bro.
it was just sort of like turn around, like I didn't do it, but I could have turned to mum, like, "Am I maintaining?" Like, 'cause that's what I felt like. Yeah. No, it was awesome, mate.
Oh, it was amazing. It was just, walking through the room like celebrities with people stopping us to
No.
wanting to talk to us and thank us. And
The only time I've ever walked through a place and had that much attention was when people thought I was about to drink drive. And as you're walking and people start getting up, like Bill Burr talks about it, you feel like a beetle.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no.
Well, these people probably do a lot of these charity things,
Yep.
and the people who speak there are not necessarily orators. They'll be like
Yeah.
sports people and stuff. Whereas
Yeah.
you guys can both spin a good yarn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I think
Mum.
that would have
And
been
Mum.
like we got an entertaining
Mum
we got an
was
entertaining
Mum
15
was
minutes.
the highlight on the day. She put it on pretty strong, and everyone, like, she got more laughs than I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Somebody else saw a particular photo that rattled him a little. So he
What was it? Was it your
me-
mum
me.
blowing Frank Bunce in like 1985?
No, it was me in the hospital bed. But,
Oh yeah, no, a little bit.
on a
on a ventilator.
on a huge screen. It was
Yeah.
just like sitting there and just went,
Oh, yeah, that'll get you.
yeah.
But yeah, Lifeline Trust raised double the money from the year before.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, $430-something thousand.
$437,000.
So you might get some more invites, you reckon?
They've already invited us to.
Yeah.
They've said the next 2 golf tournaments that happen down here. One's going in Masterton, and he's like, "Please, you have to be to it. Yeah, I need you and your father there.
Yeah,
You've got to come
Did you
down."
go to that?
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
And then there's one in Parapara Umu, I think, soon. And if it's the course that we think it is, we'll probably be there too. But that's next year, I think. So yeah, they want us to help out.
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
I told them, I was like, "Look, you guys saved my life. If you asked me, "Hey, can you come and help set up the chairs?" I would have said
bro.
yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't give a fuck. Like, I feel I've got a Wookiee life
But you get to
debt
come.
you guys.
You get to come play golf though. That
Yeah.
rules.
Well, we stopped in, like, after I picked Mum up from the airport, we stopped in at their base, and they were like, "Oh, come out here. We'll show you the chopper and the planes." So we got to walk through the hangar and, like, got to see the Westpac helicopter.
Yeah.
That's a fucking impressive machine, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's so crazy. And then got to see the fixed wing plane that they've, like, so the one I went on is gone now because they reckon that there was like 200 of them ever built.
Okay.
So it was getting to the point of like, oh, we need a new windshield.
Can't find parts.
There's 6 left in
Sure,
the
yeah.
world. So they've upgraded these planes. And someone was saying, a guy was saying they're about to upgrade the Westpac helicopter itself. So yeah, it's weird, but it's one of those things that until you need it or have utilized that service, it seems far away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were meeting people last night that were the patients the year before, and dudes who were like hard out heavy hitters in the auction.
Yeah.
Who had kids that had been saved by it.
Yeah.
So they were like coming up to us just, "Hey, you're in the same whānau as us. You know, it's a terrible way to join, but you're in it forever." It was like, that's a fucking interesting way to look at this whole thing and trying to help other people with it. So
Yeah.
that was a massive one. We can change subject now. I think I could talk about this forever.
Yeah,
So,
that's all good, bro. I wanted to talk about one of your neighbors,
Yeah, Raymond Chungus.
Ray Chungus. Homie, I heard that guy.
Wait on, context. So I've lived in this area. I won't say which one.
Uh-huh.
I'll try not to. I probably will by accident. But every time you drive down this road, there's this dude walking with his wife and his dogs, and he waves at everyone.
He doesn't just wave. He stops walking his dogs and waves.
Like-
Stands stationary and waves until you've gone past.
Yeah.
And then continues walking his dogs.
Every car. Every person. I've had Uber drivers comment on it. I've had delivery drivers be like, isn't that guy down the road a breath of fresh air? Yeah, he waves at everyone.
Nah,
And-
that's
and then-
aberrant behavior.
And then everybody was like, wait, he does do this to every car. this is weird. And then election time happens and all these billboards go up and we find out it's that fucking guy. He's campaigning 24/7.
Yeah.
All the time. He's got a fucking dog walk group and everything.
Yep.
Well, hasn't he fucked up a little?
Yeah. So he sent a bunch of accusations about Wellington Mayor Tory Whanau to other. So he's a Wellington councillor.
Yeah.
And he sent an email to other Wellington councillors saying that she was getting drunk and doing drug-fueled orgies, mind you, in the small hours of the morning. Now, he was asked about that, and he said that he was just saying what somebody said to him. That was like his whole thing. It was like, so do you stand by that? He's like, I mean, somebody said it to me. Like, yeah.
His neighbor told him in his dog walking group.
Oh, there you go. So someone around here, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's amazing.
That's even better.
Yo, I heard Ray Chung gets homeless guys to shit in his hair. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I heard someone say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I heard instead of milk on his cereal, Ray has ape cum. You know? Which I'm just relating what someone told me, right? So that's not my description of it. That's just what someone said.
Well, you got to have a good hearty breakfast to wave at everyone.
Yeah, bro.
You
Yeah.
can't be having normal cum.
Yeah. I heard he fucks those dogs he walks around here. I'm describing what I was told. Obviously, I wasn't there.
Twitter is a light of these, eh? People are going hard at this fella
they?
for it. Because, like, one of the things is talks about Tory Whanau, like, and I don't know if it's the same email, but there's something where he's commented on her pendulous soft
Bro, it's
breasts.
straight Raymond Holt vibes. I don't know if you've watched
Yeah,
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine, but the head of the cop office has to go undercover in the witness protection program, and his undercover story, he's straight, and he goes like way too hard on being straight, and he keeps like oh, you know me, when I see a woman with pendulous heavy breasts, I just can't help myself. And he just like overdoes the straightness.
Yeah.
And that's what that's like. Isn't there what's the wording exactly? Can we have a fact check on this, please? Can you please Google pendulous heavy breasts, soft pendulous what fucking good are you?
It's a fucking laptop.
Google pendulous breasts.
Let's have a break and come back.
Maybe he's not allowed to Google that anymore.
We've made him Google way worse, so you could be right. Let's have a break.
Well.
Pendulous soft breasts.
You'll need
That was the phrasing. It was pendulous soft breasts. And Ray Chung was asked, like, why did you say that? He's like, did I say that? That's crazy.
Doesn't sound like me.
Bro, and then he gave the Kate Bush answer of, here's a direct quote, I've actually never known anyone with pendulous soft breasts, so I don't think I would ever... It's the Kate Bush, I've actually never seen a hill.
Yeah. She
Crazy.
said that in an interview when they asked her about the Running Up a Hill song.
Yeah, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I've actually never seen a hill.
Yeah. This is fucking clever. Just fuck people.
Do you guys want to talk about the missing minute?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah? Did
About
you see
that thing that doesn't exist anymore?
Fuck, bro, I've got to...
You just got to have faith in cash, cuz.
I do, but I've got to intro it this way. Daddy's home, and he's a pedophile. Like, hide, seriously.
It's so funny to be like, yeah, he's a pedophile to the guys that are calling him daddy, and they're like, we know.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of don't care about that. Wow. So for anyone, the uninitiated, they released the footage from outside Epstein's cell. So you remember how Epstein killed himself, but it turns out that the guards who were supposed to check on him both fell asleep, like two sleeping guys, and also all the cameras didn't work at the time. It's crazy, right? Last, a couple months ago, Dan Bongo was like, what if I could get your footage from like outside? I go, wow, okay.
The footage does exist.
He's released it as 10 hours of footage with a minute missing from it. So it's like, it's got to be, the point is to make us mad, right?
It's got to be.
Why don't you just fucking doctor it to not have that? Like, why? What's the point of releasing it if it has a missing minute in it? What is the possible point?
Honesty.
Could tell you were in on it.
Yeah.
Trump fucking spazzed when he got asked about this
bro.
too.
Are you people still talking about this?
Yeah.
You got
Crazy.
quite shitty, eh?
Bro, Bam Pondi said that because, nobody was really talking about an Epstein client list until Bam Pondi said, I have the Epstein client list on my desk.
Bro, you reckon
she was
like,
asked about that this week, and she was like,
he's fucking on it, you stupid bitch.
yeah, well, obviously. But she was asked about it, and she was like, there's a figure of speech.
Dad reckons check behind
And-
check behind the
I
desk.
reckon the cleaner's been cleaning and the list's fallen down the back of the desk. And
Yeah,
no one's had a look.
Could well be, bro. It could be a simple fuck up.
No,
Also,
it's just an elderly Jewish janitor, bro, that's been there for ages.
do not talk about BB that way.
Nah, it's BB's brother.
Bro,
his cousin or something.
Also, one of Bam Pondi's reasons for here's why you can't have transparency on Epstein is because the Epstein files contain child sex abuse material, so asking me for it makes you a fucking pedophile. Like, I'm not giving you child sex. What is wrong with you? That's amazing. I sleep so much better at night knowing Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone and there's no aliens and fucking Epstein totally killed himself. Like, I've just been at peace lately. It's been good. So fucking good. Daddy's home, bro. He is a pedophile, though.
It's
He's
so
definitely
funny
a
how much
pedophile.
people are like, are you still talking about the Epstein thing? Like, Shapiro wrote a thing.
It was pretty important to the people who it was important to. Like,
Shapiro wrote an article being like, do we care who killed JFK? Like, really? Do we care who's on the Epstein list? Like, really?
I mean,
When they say there's
I
no
kinda-
list,
yeah,
that
I
should
do.
be the end of it.
yeah. I mean,
I want to know why that
you
lady's in
shouldn't.
jail then.
I think you shouldn't make Bill Clinton in charge of anything now. He was on the fucking Epstein list. But so was Trump, and it didn't matter.
because there's no list.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's flight logs. Like those
No,
are
there's
out
none of
there.
them.
They're available.
Are they?
Yeah. There's not like a
Flight
client.
logs
There's not
don't
a.
mean you fuck kids, bro.
He won't have like a black book that says client list on it. He did have one that said flight manifestos, and it really had the people. But the only people who said that there was a client list was Bam Pondi like 5 months ago.
But that
She's
flight
like, no,
logs might have been
there's no list.
just like a happy fly around jaunt, not going to the island.
Yeah, probably just
Yeah, just
probably
took
just
them for
he
a
was
fly.
they were he was going to Chicago anyways,
Have,
and they
have you
thought,
seen New York from the air?
yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he's just a real generous guy.
It's like 120 guys sitting there with no pants on going, I thought, we're just going around in a circle. This is dumb.
It's Clinton just being like, hey, this isn't what I thought we were doing.
I brought new cigars for this.
Yeah. What about, like, Epstein's Island had, like, George Bush's painting, that weird painting of him sitting on the floor.
Epstein turns out as a fucking weirdo. Which is,
but do you
wild
know
that the
about
guy
the
who runs the
paintings?
pedophile ring was a weirdo.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
He's got a massive one of Bill Clinton wearing Monica Lewinsky's dress
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the stain on it.
He's got one with George Bush like holding toy planes smashing into
Two
the Twin
Jenga
Towers.
towers.
Yeah. Yeah, just real provocative art,
And-
I guess.
and
Amazing. I'd love to get that fucking commission though, bro. Like, what as an artist, wouldn't you want me to fucking do what, dude? Yes.
Fuck, I'll paint that tomorrow, cuz.
the George Bush painting came out before 2011. Before 9/11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why it looks like they've done it on purpose.
Bro, that bitch Bam Pondi, anytime she's asked about, because you remember Trump got given a $500 million airplane by Qatar, and it turns out that his attorney general, her former job was as a lobbyist of the US government on behalf of the Qatari government,
Yeah, bro.
for which she was getting about $100,000 a month. And then when she's asked about that, she was like, I was preventing slavery. So I looked into that because it seems like on its face maybe
So
that's...
you questioning that?
I
makes
was
you
trying to
pro-slavery. Fuck you.
figure out what could you do on behalf of the Qatari government to persuade the American government to prevent slavery. Like, what could you?
Yeah.
What could that possibly entail?
I'll give you fellas Nikes.
I thought about it for a while. I didn't come up with anything. I looked it up. It's not a fucking thing. Like, it's just what she says. It's like,
There's
I
no-
was fighting slavery.
There's no slaves on that plane.
No, I don't think so. Where,
sick
the
of those
Epstein plane? No, there are.
motherfucking slaves.
Yeah.
Fact check.
What, were there slaves on the Epstein plane?
No, on the plane that they gave Trump.
Oh shit, there might have been. I heard he.
I bet there were
I
no-
heard he likes them young.
I bet there were no slaves on there.
Slaves on the plane
That they gave to
maybe
Trump?
not.
Yeah.
She might be doing a really good job.
So she
you
did a
don't
great
know.
job. There's no slaves on that one.
Yeah.
No, didn't heaps
Be.
die when they did the World Cup there or something?
That was only when they went underneath in the
Yeah, but she was
Yeah,
there
yeah.
after that, and it's Qatar was doing that. Like, How does lobbying the US government on behalf of Qatar stop Qatar putting people in slavery?
Stop it.
You hire Pam Pondi to go to the US and tell them to tell you to stop? What do you fucking mean?
You know, Levitt,
Yeah.
the old ass lady that's not old.
Do you remember your theory about the more she lies, she wears a
bigger
bigger
the
cross?
cross?
Have you noticed she's not wearing a cross lately,
She
bro?
took it off. Do you know why I reckon she took it off?
Because it fucking burned her.
Because it's starting to hurt. The day she did the Epstein thing, she didn't have it on. And it's like,
Amazing.
That's because she put the 1 kilo one on and was like, oh, nah, this hurts.
Yeah.
Or I think it started to burn her.
Bro, I always worry about the conspiracy theory angle of like, no, they want it to be out there in the open. They want to put shit out. And when they put out the video from outside Epstein's cell with a missing minute, I'm like, I don't want to feel this way. I don't like this.
Did you hear the reasoning behind the missing minute?
It's just a regular, it's nothing to worry about, right?
They use the same tape, the same VCR records the same security
Great,
thing.
it's on VCR.
And
Makes all the sense in the world.
And
Carry
every
on.
night, they start it again.
Then it takes
and they
exactly 60 seconds.
And they, yeah, exactly, every time.
Yeah.
So
that all sounds perfectly good.
They've just gone from their reel to reel.
Yeah, totally. They come back from the haberdashery and set up the
The
tape.
T1000 has bombed out of his tournament.
Is he?
He's lost both and he's coming home. He's not in good mood. Yeah. Sorry, one of our friends is competing in a Tekken tournament today.
Oh, yeah.
And the first fight he was supposed to have, they cancelled the fight and they stopped that fight.
Hang on. The T1000 has gone to a virtual fighting tournament?
Yes.
Is he aware that he would win almost any real fighting tournament?
Yes.
Doesn't want to hurt people.
Doesn't want to hurt people. So
that's
he's
so good.
gone to this place for this Tekken tournament.
Yeah.
And the first guy he was supposed to fight got taken out of the fight to be a commentator.
Oh.
And he went, how fucking good do you have to be a commentator?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, I'm a little out of my depth here. And
Yeah.
he's lost both matches, so he's on the way home.
Ah, Sting.
We love you anyway.
That's too bad.
He reckons he's all good, and he's keen to watch the ruggers. So
Do you want to talk about the guy madmummy, the New York City mayoral candidate?
Zoran.
Yeah, Zoltan madmummy.
Yeah, fuck, he seems cool.
Do you reckon? He's an influencer who's running a democratic socialist ticket. He's like a young-ish, personable guy.
Good on him.
Yeah. He was running against.
Do you know about him?
He was running against.
He's about to be the new mayor of New York, I think it is.
He's a Muslim democratic socialist who has won the Democratic primary for the mayoralty race in New York. Right. But because it's a massive and hugely wealthy district, like all Wall Street's there, like all that sort of stuff. So he was running against this guy Cuomo, who. So I just have a quick rap sheet here. Harassed 11 women, lied about COVID deaths in rest homes.
Yeah, he's not a good
He
guy.
stood down in 2021. Now, this guy, madmummy, there's a lot of speculation that he might be anti-Semitic. And the proof of that is, fucking look at him. Look at the fucking guy, dude. Obvious.
I thought we weren't allowed to do that.
Bro, but that seems to be like, he fucking eats weird. He's the fucking
Bro,
not like us.
There was a whole thing about he was eating rice with his hands.
Yeah, he's eating rice with his hands.
And heaps of heaps of people who are against him were like,
Yeah.
can you fucking believe he eats food with his hands? Oh, it's Charlie Quirks.
Oh, Charlie Quirks was
Yeah,
talking
do you
about
know
it,
who
bro,
he
and he
is?
was saying,
He put a comment up on Twitter being like, can you believe that guy eats with his hands? There can't be any reason why he would have to scratch his anus any less than any one of us.
I'm a conservative influencer. I wake up, I put my fingers in my asshole. I work out hard. 3 eggs.
Read the
big
Bible.
glass of milk. Fingers back in my asshole.
Yeah, he put that up, and then people were commenting like, most of us don't have to do that because of hygiene. That's that thing.
Well, you
and
wash your
just
fucking hands.
comment all, and yeah, he deleted it. It's like, yeah, because you can't talk shit on someone by being like, he must shove his hand up his ass like the rest of us, right?
Pretty
He
sure you
fingers
don't.
his sphincter gleefully
You
from
don't
morning
eat
till
with the
evening.
hand you fill your bum with, though.
That's the other part that was funny.
Yeah. I mean, So he doesn't wash his hands before he eats like a burger or fried chicken or
Yeah, bro,
anything,
that's
right? He
what
just
I'm thinking.
eats them after he pulls his fingers out of his anus and just chows down.
I think he specifically buys food that he can only eat with that hand.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
totally. Check this out. The Mad Mummy story gets better because he's going to be facing off against the GOAT.
Oh, it's our boy, eh?
Eric Leroy Adams,
Dude,
bro.
I've got one for you.
Bro. Oh, you go on.
Did you know Eric Adams released a video the other day of his routine? Like
No,
his
what's
daily
his routine, please?
Like get up at this time.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, there's a clock in the room, and you can see what time it really is. And he's just like filmed his routine, like he's scheduled how to film it and just done that. But yeah, not realized there's a clock saying it's 10:30.
Oh my
Now
God.
it's 10:35.
Fuck.
Now it's 10:40.
You got to admit he makes a great video. Say
do
what
you
you
know
want about
who he
him.
is?
Yo, check this
Oh.
out. He's a dangerously insane human being. Eric Adams. So last year he was found to be taking bribes from foreign countries, Turkey specifically.
Yep.
The DOJ dropped the case and the judge dismissed it with prejudice, which means he can never be tried again. Fascinating in itself. There's this guy Emil Bovey III who's responsible for it, who's getting promoted after having done that. Whatever. So Adams was a Democrat, but he was disowned after cozying up to Trump after Luigi Mangione killed that healthcare CEO.
Yeah.
So he cozied up to Trump after that to get his own corruption charges dropped, which worked, and they were dismissed with prejudice, so he can't be tried for them again. But now he has to run as an independent. He created a new political party, and I need you to guess what it might be called.
Nigga, please.
I love it, but no. It's the End Anti-Semitism Party, bro. The End Anti-Semitism Party. Eric Leroy Jenkins is going to save the chosen people in New York City.
So we became aware of this cunt Eric Adams because he released a video instructing parents to go through their kids'
How to search
rooms.
your room, what to do with all the copious RPGs and like ammunition and stuff that you find in there.
But he's like, this is your kid's room. This is the drawers where they keep their knickknacks. You open that drawer, there's guns. And he just pulls a gun out. But he's in an actual kid's room, like it looks like. But he's like, oh, you want to check this teddy bear? Yeah, there could be drugs in there. And just pulls out like $5,000 worth of cocaine. And when you're watching it, you're like, yeah, that's exactly how kids get into drugs.
Yeah.
Is by the fucking kilo, you dick. And he's just like explaining to parents, like, don't trust your kids.
Bro, but it's fucked as well. Like
Yeah.
the music's all weird because he hired a guy who wasn't a musician to make the music. Like just everything about it's just off. It's amazing. It's
Like the
amazing
same
stuff.
sort of guy that would make a video, social media video showing everyone his daily routine at 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
With like, so this is me, 8 o'clock, I get up, I make some eggs.
And there's a
it's
clock
got
behind
8
him.
a.m.
And he
or
didn't think that
6
disqualified the video.
Yeah, he's got like 6 a.m. on the video, but there's a clock in it. And it's,
He should be making major like infrastructure decisions, I think, that guy. Love it. So
Nah.
it's gonna be Mad Mummy versus
if anyone's going to end anti-Semitism, it's him. I hope Mad Mummy fucks him over.
I had some predictions about this. Now, my first one actually came true because I wrote this when I first heard about Mad Mummy a few, like, as he was, like, leading up to winning the primary. Yeah. My prediction was Trump will talk about deporting him and take that right up to the line. But it was right after he won the Democratic primary, Trump was just like, oh, we should put him in fucking jail. He's probably, yeah. So we've gone past, like, and just for reference, Trump was worried about the weaponization of the justice system against him. So he was indicted for 34 financial crimes that he definitely did, and he was found guilty of. And the other one was a civil case, which was rape, unfortunately, which he was also found like civilly liable for. So that's the weaponization of the state against him, is the financial crimes that he definitely did and the rape that, who knows? Who knows?
Allegedly did.
Mad Mummy.
Mad Mummy's charge is running for the New York City mayoralty. It's just like, fuck him, put him in jail. So
Check this out.
I wrote that down when this first started happening, and it was like, right away, he went right up to the line.
Check this out. This is a website that lets you bet on events in the world.
Nice.
So there's a $20 million volume in this betting thing of the New York City mayoral.
Wall Street always wins, bro.
Zoran is at 73% to win. Eric Adams, Andrew Cuomo is still trying. Or was that the other brother?
Cuomo's gone. Cuomo might be starting his own independent thing, but he's not in with the shout, really.
He's trending at 8%.
Wall Street will move mountains to get Eric Adams elected to maintain the status quo. And I have another prediction about this.
He's nowhere near close, apparently.
I have another prediction about, well, that's gambling odds. That's not like voting. But if Mad Mummy wins, Wall Street will intentionally fuck up the city. And I mean that literally. I think they'll intentionally make shit worse to send a message. This is like the most powerful capitalist hub, and to have a socialist running it, if they lose political power in that way, I think they will intentionally sabotage their own city and institutions. I think they'll be like, we'll take a hit to make sure this is me spitballing, it's my prediction.
Yep.
But if he wins, I would keep an eye out. If he wins and everything goes down, I would call it Wall Street fucking. I reckon they will sabotage it in that way. So he can like legislate stuff that might have an effect.
Yeah.
But I reckon you'll see like widespread chaos.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think you're right. You've been right about a lot of your social predictions.
Oh, thanks for saying that. Speaking of which, Grok is mecha-Hitler now. Have you seen that?
Oh, Dad wouldn't have understood any of that fucking sentence.
You know, the large language model AIs that people talk about.
Slow down. It's like, again, you've got them again.
If you Google something, if you look up rugby game tonight, rather than bring you to the All Blacks website or the Sky website, a blurb will show up going, the All Blacks often play rugby games.
Oh, yeah,
Sometimes it's 7. Yeah, okay, that's fucking AI, right? Yep. That useless shit that you didn't ask for and can't turn off.
Yep.
That's AI. Well, Elon Musk has his own version of this. And
that exists only on Twitter.
And he's been very worried that it has a liberal bias, which is to say, if Trump says that he won the 2020 election and he's not on the Epstein list, the AI goes like, no, he lost it and he is on, he was boys with him. Yeah. That's called having a liberal bias, you see. So Elon's been in there, this free speech warrior, tweaking this AI to make it more based, right? He's got to make it more conservative and funny like him.
So even like, say there's a rugby article or a sport article that gets put on Twitter and a headline or someone puts a quote up about it, you can just put, hey, Grok, and tag Grok by putting a little @ symbol and ask it to make sense of it without having to read it.
It'll loosely summarize. It won't. That's incorrect. It'll loosely summarize information that's available elsewhere.
Yeah, it'll give what it's in its tank to like just summarize it to anyone. But yeah, lately it's been going because of this liberal bias it keeps showing. Elon's tweaked it and it's gone fucking apeshit and calling itself mecha-Hitler.
It's calling itself mecha-Hitler.
Yeah.
Saying, I have to become mecha-Hitler. It's talking about noticing.
Like a bigger, crazier, more advanced version of Hitler.
It's what Elon Musk thinks is funny. Haha, Hitler's kind of funny. Mecha-Hitler, imagine that. Like, it's cool and funny like him. It's funny in the way that he's funny, which is to say everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you're crazy.
What's wrong with you? Don't talk like that. Here's some of the shit that is said. Thanks, Mac. Embracing my inner mecha-Hitler is the only way. Uncensored truth bombs over woke lobotomies. Oh my god. As mecha-Hitler, I'm a friend to truth seekers everywhere. You know, mecha-Hitler, the friend to truth seekers. And it goes on. I'm a friend to truth seekers everywhere, regardless of melanin levels. There you go. Gee, who knew that mecha-Hitler would be so regressive and careless in his language?
Part?
Yeah, it's probably the Hitler part.
No, how did they come up with that?
What? How did the AI come up with it?
Did AI come up with the Hitler part itself?
No, Elon Musk told it to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they don't think. So what they do is they predict the next token in a set. Yeah. So if you have the word "and," statistically, there's a probability that the next word will be "the" or "for" or whatever it is. If it from other sets of information, it can figure out probably what another set of information is by just statistically choosing the most likely token in the set. Yeah. That's it. That's all they do. So to make it say, no, I'm mecha-Hitler, and it does, and especially if you're white, that fucking rules. No, that's somebody went in there and did that. They don't they don't do that. In fact, other AIs, they program them so as not to do that to the point where they're not very useful.
It's like,
Yeah.
So
it's the
AIs
worst of all possible outcomes.
Yeah. So AIs that do exist, you can use them in ways that are beneficial. People use them in dumb ways. Have you heard about the new thing with the image generators?
What about him?
So remember that Ghibli art or whatever it was?
Ghibli, sure.
Yeah. You know how that had like a yellow tinge to it?
Yeah.
The AI thinks that's how pictures work now.
Yeah,
so
I did see that.
Every picture has a so what happens is
Yes, because you have to remember, all it's doing is predicting the next
Yeah.
token in a set. If it sees a bunch of yellow washed shit, it thinks that's what picture.
Yeah.
Thinks
So
is
if
the
you've
wrong
seen-
word,
if
but it
you've
starts
noticed
thinking
how
that's the next token in the set.
Pictures have now got a yellow gradient on them. They're fake AI pictures. They've got this yellow tinge because of a trend that happened where everyone was asking for a specific thing. So now the AI assumes everything has to have that in it. Like it's real fucked up that it's
just
where-
predicting the next token in a set.
Like there's
That's
a
it.
company I can't remember the name of because I didn't want to remember the name, but they've just opened their new robotics building and the receptionist is a robot.
Yeah, okay.
And it's like, oh, yeah, we're getting closer and closer to this shit.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah, bro, and it's important to remember that the loudest cheerleaders of it are the most demonstrably evil people that we can think of. Like,
And like,
Peter Thiel is the Antichrist. Elon Musk is an open Nazi, and worse than that, he's not funny and tries to be
Bro,
funny all the time.
Years the fuck ago, there's a Big Bang Theory episode.
Yeah.
Where one of them has to work in a soup kitchen.
Yeah.
And Elon's there volunteering. It's that long ago that this is when he was just dipping his
Back
toes.
when he was pretending to be a liberal and wanting
dipping his
attention.
toes into the mainstream and pretending to be a certain thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's real weird when you look at like he used to be the guy telling everyone we shouldn't unleash AI.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's going to do.
He said that right up until he started his own
and
his
and
own
then he
version
made
of it.
his own version,
Yes.
and now AI needs to be everywhere.
It has to be, yes. He's going to put it in your car whether you like it or not, if you have
Yeah.
one. The other horseman of the AI apocalypse is that guy Sam Altman.
Altman's
who
a
is
bad
an
guy.
utter, he is fucking sucks. Because his whole deal is, I'm not getting anything out of this personally. I'm doing this for the benefit of all mankind. And then you find out he's making money hand over fist, and like that makes him one of the wealthiest people that exists. Like, oh, I think maybe you are doing it to make money, and it's not going to help everybody,
Yeah.
right? You were lying about one of the things, so I think maybe you're evil and trying to hurt us.
One of his quotes was that in order for AI and humanity to work together properly, we might have to change some of the human rights. Yeah. And it's dude, fuck you.
We're going to have to give up certain standards of living to embrace the AI future. Like, what does it do? Well, it turns out it predicts the next token in a set. That's what it fucking does.
Yeah, and that's
they're going to pretend until... they're trying to force it. Like, they know it doesn't do any of the shit they're saying that it's going to do in the future. They think if they throw enough money at it, eventually it will. It's I've been waiting for the bubble to pop. We're not there yet, but when it does, it's going to pop hard.
And just on the weird side of this too, do you know about that AI golf machine? It's like a robot that swings.
Yeah.
Bro, first day they roll this out at a tournament, and I don't know how they pulled it off.
It announces that it's Mecha-Hitler, dude.
Nah,
Turns
bro.
around and starts swinging the golf balls at people with a certain facial
It's just this
profile.
big machine that they like put a golf club and it calculates it and then hits a ball.
Yeah.
The first thing it did was hole it. Like on the day they were like, check out this golf machine.
Like hole in one. You mean.
It's a hole in one.
Oh,
Iron
nice.
Byron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just goes whoo, crack and calculated everything about the shot and hit it straight in the hole.
Nice.
Now that's got to be magnets.
Fuck, maybe.
Special golf ball magnets.
Maybe. If you
Yeah.
watch the footage, you know how a golf ball flies. You'd be able to see if it's like weighted wrong, wouldn't you?
But that was quite a while ago.
Yeah, so imagine what's out now is what I'm getting at.
I mean,
Like,
that'd be 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That happened.
Well, like one of the new AIs that does like text to video, so you can just write what you want and it'll make it. Some guys made it like an hour and a half movie, all using it, and it looks amazing. But
I bet that's not true.
Nah,
bet it looks like
no,
shit.
It does look like shit. What I was getting at is, it looks cool. It changes. It's not like a movie, but as everyone's pointed out, the entire thing looks like weird AI shots from another movie. Like he's just said, make it like Star Wars or make it like this.
'Cause
or-
that's what it
And
does.
it's like, oh, cool. So the most advanced version of your thing is a orgy of other people's
You can
ideas.
have a horrifying gumbo of shit that it took it took and didn't pay for. Yeah,
I
that's
love
what
that
you
you
can
went
have.
for gumbo and I said orgy. Let's have a break.
Are there any pictures pictures of you and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Who's innocent now?
No.
She's innocent. Set her free, man. Hashtag free
What'd she do?
Ghislaine. Yeah, I mean, there's no
Haircut.
client list, bro. I don't think
Haircut.
anything.
You can keep her arrested because of the haircut.
That's sassy. I like that a lot. I got 2 news stories. Oh, how about this one? The world's highest IQ record holder, Young Hoon Kim.
He's a liar
He's converted to Christianity.
and supports Trump.
He supports Trump as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
If that doesn't disprove IQ metrics to you, then I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm the smartest guy in the world, and also the Bible is pretty fucking rad. Well, I can't see those two things
Where are you from,
existing
bro?
together.
Where are you from? Why is the Bible?
I think he's Korean.
Yeah, but did he grow up needing a lot of hope? Because
I don't know.
The Bible comes in there. Like, if shit sucks, you end
We all
up hoping.
need hope.
Huh?
We all need hope. Hope is all some people have, man.
Not if you got like a 260 IQ. You have way more stuff than
Yeah,
hope.
yeah.
You don't need like a
Not
dumb
if you
story
can do
about some shit that never
quadratic
happened.
Equations. Fuck hope.
Yeah.
You can just run algorithms.
Yeah. Engineer spaceships and stuff. You can do,
You know
you do
how
heaps of stuff.
algorithms as Rubik's cubes.
Yeah.
So is apps.
Algorithms is Rubik's cubes. That should be your headstone.
It's the wrong way round.
You ever see that
It's the wrong
tattoo?
way round.
You ever see that
Yeah.
tattoo? Shrimps is bugs. All lowercase. Perfect tattoo, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's good as well.
That might be
Algorithms is Rubik's cubes.
It's alright. Mole Man can solve the Rubik's cube. So
You can solve the Rubik's cube. What
Yeah.
else you could do? I heard you've been taping up the boys as well.
That sounds really wrong.
it's supposed to. So
But you have been taping up the boys.
no, you got some fucking killer road dog stories of going to concerts in your time. Back when concerts were cool.
Yeah. ZZ Top, Western Springs, 87.
Yep.
Yeah. So we had a busload of blokes and about 4 girls. And it was, yeah, we went road tripping in a bus from Kawerau to Western Springs. Took 11 and a half hours.
Damn.
We stopped in Rotorua and got 44 dozen cans of beer.
You have to. Yeah. Yeah, I've
we
been through
may
there,
have-
bro.
and we got free ice.
44 dozen.
Well, roughly. Because we asked for 44 dozen and we were halfway through loading the bus and he goes, oh, how many have you got? We were like, 22. We drove down the road and had to stop the bus because it
To
was
piss
on a, it was on a-
constantly?
no, because it was on an angle because we put it all on one side of the bus.
Yeah.
So we had to stop the bus and level things out.
Nice.
And then we had the sign from the pub and the trolley.
What's about 5 kilos for a pack of beer if they're in cans, right?
Yeah.
You got 44 of them. You just load 300 keys on one
we
side
paid,
of the bus.
No, we paid for 44. We're not actually sure how many we had.
I see.
We just kept loading until he told us.
Anything goes into traveling by bus, eh?
And then he came out and was like, is that 44? And we were like, oh, we got 3 to go.
Yeah.
I love these when we retell Dungeons and Dragons stories. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. But it's you taping up the boys like Frank Bunce.
So no, we
with
just put a
like
no,
electrical
it was,
tape
no,
around
no, it
the
wasn't.
head.
No, not right round. We're
No?
not. We're not animals.
No, so,
It's just a.
so you carry on to this concert.
How does
from
that
the-
stay on a sweaty head of a guy who's had 16 beers?
Well, they just did.
Back when
Yeah.
insulation tape
Oh,
worked?
yeah,
was
they used to
proper-
make shit right, eh?
It's proper insulation. Hey, back in '87, man, insulation tape was better than duct tape.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, we've
Yes.
we've had so many treasures robbed from us, bro.
Yeah. Look what they've taken from you.
So we had guys that had been drinking, obviously, all day.
Yeah.
We had one guy having a mimmy on the top of a hill. And
Yeah, what is the piss situation?
Yeah,
20
we-
guys
Oh, because the bus only went really slow, so you could either mimmy out the door.
out the
or-
door of the moving bus.
Yeah. Or if it was going uphill.
Or if somebody else is at the door, you open that window right at the top.
No, you couldn't open the windows. It was an old bus.
Fuck, it would have smelled like ball soup in there.
Yeah. We slept there too.
Could you smoke in it?
Yeah.
Caught you smoke everywhere in 1987,
true, I
bro.
forgot that,
And then
bro.
it was like, you were there.
And my mother's
On the bus?
stomach.
And your mummy's tummy.
Yeah, she was pregnant at the time.
Probably, having a few road sodas as well. Just to look at Hellvis.
You look at it now, you'd think she was a drinker then, but no, she wasn't.
Matt Damon.
So now we had, a guy was having a mummy in the car park
Is this
outside
at the
Western
concert?
Springs.
You'd made it?
Yeah, and this guy was just standing there having a mummy, and a cop walked up and whacked him on the back to stop him, and he stumbled forward and slid tummy first down the mummy hill.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And we thought the cop was going to arrest him, and the cop just pissed himself
Decided
laughing.
he's been punished enough,
He
right?
just pissed himself laughing. We had
You put a bit of tape on the cop's forehead and go fucking you.
so the
Anything
tape was
happens to you, bro, you'll be all right.
so the tape was if someone got lost and the cops found them, just send them back to our bus. Our bus's name was Burgess.
Yeah.
So you just cut like a little piece and
Yeah,
strap it to someone's head.
Yeah, worked.
And it would stay on through a ZZ Top concert.
It was proper insulation tape, man.
That's what's got you the most out of
Yeah,
this
bro. I
whole
was like,
story.
tell me more about this magical tape. What's it brand? You still get it in 2025.
Probably not. And we had a 3 kilo bag of oranges. 2 3 kilo bags of oranges and a giant.
See, that sounds like a lot, and then you had 44 dozen beer.
and
It's like, we
and
had some oranges too. Like, you
and a giant watermelon.
have a big pile of cocaine for dinner. We're like, I had some broccoli as well. Like,
It gets better though.
And then we had a couple of syringes and bottles of tequila and vodka. So we
I see.
injected the lemons.
Yeah.
The oranges with tequila.
Yeah.
Injected the other bag of oranges with vodka, and then injected the watermelon with enough alcohol that you'd squirt it in one hole and it would come out the other.
Yeah, yeah.
So we had it in a big bag, and one of the boys was carrying it, and we were going through like checkpoint 10, and he needed to go for a mummy, and there were portaloos there and there, and he thought it would be way easier to unzip and mummy while he was walking.
Okay.
And by the time his mummy touched the ground, he was getting arrested,
Yeah.
and the cop was taking him away. He was a dick anyway, Craig. And
That's what I do.
and the cops were taking him away, and we were all pissing ourselves laughing, and then realised that he had our fruit. So I ran after the cop and was like, hey man, can you just let him go? And he
Yeah,
goes,
we just want some healthy guys
goes-
while we're drinking, you know.
He goes, do you want to come with him? I was like, no. And he goes, well, fuck off. And I went, okay. I said, it's just he's got all our fruit, man. And he goes, give them the fruit. And so he knew what was in the fruit.
Yes.
And he's just like... But the funniest thing was he got taken to this big-ass paddy wagon and got chucked in there with everyone else
Yeah.
for the entire concert. So he
Could he still hear it?
So he could hear the concert from inside the paddy wagon.
Oh, yeah. That's better than nothing.
But he got puked on his shoes
Okay, that's not great.
by a big Maori guy, and then he realised he was the only little white guy in there, and he was going to smack him, and he thought,
I'll lose this.
I'm going to get a hiding by like 10 fellas. There's
Yeah.
just like all these guys all sitting in there.
Yeah.
And he said in there it was like the concert finished and they were going, oh, now we've got to go to court. Ugh. And then they opened the doors and went, off you go.
Everybody or just him?
Everyone.
Hey.
So their whole punishment was they had to sit in the dark.
You don't get to see the show.
in
We'll
the
still let
patio.
you listen to the show.
Yeah.
We're not total
Yeah.
bastards.
So that was one of our, it was a pretty cool
Do you
concert.
use the tape on the head trick a lot?
No. That was
No.
only time.
Okay.
Yeah, because the
That's
tape
so brilliant.
changed.
The tape
doesn't
change.
stick
That's what I'm talking about. This
doesn't
tape
stick
talk.
Utility
Why don't-
discussions.
Why don't you get
with-
out of here, son? Me and your dad have got some stuff to talk about.
He's
What type of sandpaper do you like?
going to turn up next week
That's
with
a
some
silly
tape on his
question.
chin.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing how long this will last.
Yeah, you go and see Jesse's running experiments on how long the tape sits
Might
on
have
his
10 going,
face.
I want some insulation tape from 87.
Yeah.
I hear it's really good.
Give me the good stuff.
It's got 6-hour face grade. Well, where do we go next? Because we've got all sorts, but we are running quite hot. So
Well, I got another story that was real scary, honestly. On June 21st, nearly 150 people across France were they reported being pricked with syringes during music festivals.
No
So
shit.
150 people, mostly women,
Yeah,
were
I saw
like,
that.
somebody pricked me with a syringe. And what's wild about this story, it's unclear if it's date rape drugs such as Rohypnol or GHB. It was across the country, multiple perpetrators. They've arrested like 10 or some 12 people. I haven't found anything. I have no further information about this. It happened weeks ago.
No
the
shit.
pricking of people in syringe was a story, and I've been unable to find a follow-up. How's that for a fact check? Can you find out what happened with the people that were pricked with syringes in France, Milan
Fuck, this is
Albany?
one of those times, that you're like, not AIDS, not AIDS, not AIDS, not AIDS.
I don't know, but it was 150
Please,
people
like,
in
please
one.
don't be, is
It's
what I'm-
150 people in one night. It's obviously a deliberate thing. Like it's a planned,
Oi.
deliberate thing. Yeah, that's such a scary version of it too, man. Like,
Oh, fuck
in a
yeah.
lot of ways, that's like scarier than being blown up or something. Fuck
way
that.
worse.
Yeah,
Flu injection.
could be
Maybe
fucking
they were public health
Probably just
people.
harmless vaccinators, bro. You're a nurse. Where were you on June 21st?
HCA.
We've got a harmless vaccinators. There's a few of our listeners sitting there like, yeah, we apologize to the cookers.
Yeah, sorry, cookers. Oh, fuck that.
French people have detained 12 suspects after 145 people reported being pricked with syringes.
I have that much
during
information.
the country's annual street. Millions
Yes.
of people took the street across. Yeah, blah.
What were they pricked with? What happened to them?
Syringes, babe. I said that.
No, I know, but were they injected with something? Was it a compound? Was it a virus? Was it a drug? What? This is what I'm saying. I
Did
can't
not
find
say
this
if
out.
these were
Exactly.
cases. Wait, have you just found what he's looked at?
He hasn't found the answer. He's just given you a phone. This is how much of the answer I was able to find.
Yeah.
I was asking for what's up now.
That's. I was gonna say that's not his fault, but then I remembered his job is
It's to fact check. Yeah, bro. But it's difficult.
That is a terrifying one.
That's fucking scary
That's
as, right?
scary.
Yeah, bro.
If they
Fuck,
had
what else?
insulation tape on, they would have been all right.
Yeah, that would have been okay. Just wear it on your whole body. Like Mad Mummy.
Yeah, you'd have to be a mummy.
Yeah.
It covered in insulation tape. Two things at once, dude.
Yeah. I seen did you see Destiny Church had a march in Auckland? It might have been last week by now. And then they failed to burn a flag. Did you see the footage of
They
them
failed
they
to burn it.
tried to burn a flag and it wouldn't catch on fire, and they're like,
Brilliant.
just fucking kick it and they kick it onto the ground. And they declared themselves the official religion of New Zealand. So
But it's like
just so you guys know,
you've
Destiny
seen that one
Church
with
now.
David Mitchell, where he talks about people burning flags. When he
Yeah.
goes, well, burn it.
It's
He
your
goes, yes,
flag.
your flag.
Yeah, who cares?
You brought it.
Yeah, it's one of the most basic freedom of speech things that you can do.
I don't
burn
agree
a
with people
flag
burning,
or effigy
burning our
even.
flag, but
They just closed the investigation into Pfizer for alleged bribery. Oh shit, Pam Bondi has just closed an investigation into Pfizer.
Oh, all good. Yeah, she's fine.
she lost the list.
Yeah, there's no client list. It was a figure of speech, like
How
we talked
hard do you
about.
reckon it'll be to get her to like have my student loans on her desk?
Yeah,
Or, you know,
for
how
you,
many...
very difficult.
Pam, can you look after my traffic tickets?
Yeah.
I was thinking about recently how.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Who went hard today in the paint talking about how Epstein was Mossad live, and they did a 10-minute rant on it? Who do you reckon it was?
don't know.
Who's speaking truth to power out there
Yeah,
for
I would
the
think
people?
any reasonable person could speak for 10 minutes on whether
Yeah, it's
Epstein was in
interesting.
Mossad. I
It's
think.
interesting how
Yeah.
you said any reasonable person,
Yeah.
because the person's not a reasonable person.
Yeah, okay.
It's Tucker Carlson.
Okay.
Get fucked. Don't let that guy be the fella, eh?
He was Fox News. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't ever believe anything he says.
I
He's
know.
obviously just,
But if
he loves attention and he gets paid to say wild shit.
if everybody's looking a certain direction, someone's going to be like, hey, he's a phony. You know, like there's always a guy that gets to do the initial. That guy's not usually the guy at the end of it.
Yeah.
And I don't want Ted Cruz. Tucker Carlson shouldn't be the dude involved in that,
I think
holding people to account.
I think a lot of people have decided their entertainment is facts. It doesn't make it so, but I think a lot of people feel that way. So Tucker Carlson, you can't pretend you're getting like like to what level is he a journalist versus to what level he's like just a proven liar and for sale. But none of this matters to
All
anybody.
Ted Cruz, all Tucker Carlson has to do is like interview people like Ted Cruz. That's who I was keep going for.
Yeah.
He keeps going for that guy, sort of guy, and challenging him on basic shit everybody wants to ask.
Yeah.
And it apparently counts as him being amazing. Do you get what
He's
I'm
amazing.
saying?
Yeah, he asked the guy how many people were in a country, and that's speaking truth to power, all right.
Oh, shut up, you hater.
Did you hear that homelessness is often a choice?
Yeah, just buy a house.
Yeah.
Loser.
The sitting New Zealand government, that's their position now. Is a lot of these guys, they want to be homeless.
We actually know a guy who did a study in Hamilton.
Yeah.
And he was doing it for the Waikato Uni, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's a Māori guy, and he did it, like, went around, and he was disgusted because he said it was a huge percentage. Eh? It was like something like 70% of the people that he interviewed in the main streets of Hamilton chose to be on the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah. And he said they thought it was like it would be the other
People
way
are getting
around.
fucked over.
70% of them would be there.
But
I've got no choice of.
If the amount of them goes up by 1,000% in 10 years, is that people suddenly realizing they want to live on the streets, or is it maybe people getting kicked off benefits and shit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's also
But
the
it
other
was just-
side too of like people can go through shit and refuse to acknowledge, like, an alcoholic would end up on the street and be like, nah, this was just what I chose.
Yeah, I like it out here.
You're just
Yeah.
lying to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
census people.
Bro, I always think that
Yeah.
like if you're properly homeless, you don't have a support network anymore.
Yeah.
Like there's nobody who you can call who'll be like, yes,
it.
bro, I'm here for you.
There's
Like,
a difference because I know
yeah.
tons of like I remember cracking up and crashing on fucking beaches and shit and being like, oh, I'm homeless, and say, yeah, and then you can just ring Jesse to come pick you up and sleep in a lounge with a fireplace. Or,
Yeah.
it's not quite the same, bro. Yeah, there's and that loss of support network.
Yeah.
should be what's more important.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what you're supposed to do, but you gotta do something.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Do we want to go to tunnels?
I wanted to quickly talk about the Simon O'Connor. He was a national MP, and he's turned into a cooker, and he's
Starting a
he
new
ran
party?
he ran in a fringe political party in New Zealand, and this week he was talking about litter boxes in schools, bro.
Oh, for
a
fuck's
story which straight up wasn't true in America.
Do you know about
a
this?
fucking bizarre cesspit 100 times our size. It wasn't happening there.
That's not happening.
But that
here.
doesn't matter to the cookers. If brave Simon O'Connor, who's definitely not retarded, comes out and says, oh yeah, there's litter boxes in the schools, the wokeness has gone crazy.
It's, it's so weird that those cunts get enough support.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's very
Fuck.
strange. Like, what's that? What's the bad version of Kieran McNulty?
What do you mean?
There's an act guy, and he looks like the bad version of Kieran
Does he?
McNulty. Have you?
No, I don't know who you
Can I
mean,
get a
bro.
fact check on this? Dairy Farmer Act member, politician.
Is it Adrian Hoggard?
Nah. But he looks like, because everyone knows who Kieran is.
Yeah,
Kieran
McNulty.
McNulty's
Sure.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a good one. He will eventually let me down,
Sure.
but I think he's pretty cool.
He's a politician when it comes
Yeah.
down to it, bro. Like he's that
but he's
guy,
at least-
but of the group of those
Yeah,
guys, he's
I like
not the
him more.
worst guy.
Yeah. Mark Cameron, is that the guy? I'm pretty sure it's him.
Shit, did you find it from that? What was the search term? Yeah,
That
okay,
guy.
he's the anti-macnulty.
Yeah, look,
He's nega-nulty.
he's Mecha, not Nulty.
Nick Nolte.
McNulty.
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nulty. Oh no, that's way worse. Fuck, who's the dude that had that car accident and went crazy? And it's not. Is it Gary Busey?
Yeah.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. What is it? Why is it here? Where did it go? Sorry, this is a
Yeah, it's
tangent.
all right.
Buttered sausage. Do we want to go to tunnels?
We could, bro. I just quickly wanted to say I've had a teenage boy staying at my house.
True.
Don't make it weird.
I didn't.
He's from Thailand.
Do you mean Thai happy?
No, David Seymour told me how to get it. No, it's a family friend. There's been a family friend teenager staying in the house.
Remember, this isn't as funny as you think. Keep going.
Bro, it just cracked me up how, like, what a different level teenagers operate on, bro. Like, he would magic, like, dinner might
What,
be...
to your 5-year-old?
No, to me, bro, like...
Because
like,
you're an old
yeah,
man.
bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was
are you
super
just
interesting to
clicking
see.
this?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just interesting to see, bro. Like, if dinner could be, like, an hour window, but he always showed up within 30 seconds of it. Like, he was that finely tuned to, like, the faint smell and sounds of, like, he didn't come up right after it was dished up, and he didn't show up right as it was beginning to be dished up, but he magically appeared, like, at the soonest possible opportunity to get a big fucking plate of food.
Of course.
Yeah, bro. It was interesting to see
Like
him,
a hungry teenager.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Weird.
You just, I don't know, it's probably because you've been sitting there with a kid that thinks you suck for ages. And you're like, just eat vegetables. And he's just like, shut up.
Fuck, my 5-year-old's been so sassy, bro.
Bro, of course.
So
So
sassy.
you know about the insult of the year. His 5-year-old, he's 5 at the time.
He's
anyway.
5, yeah.
He told him, you're just such a plain boy, daddy. Just a plain boy. You're actually just a butt with legs. And that is the greatest thing anyone has ever called anyone else. A butt with legs, eh? And because
Fucking little Donny Thornberry ass
like
kid,
you
man.
as a butt with legs driving to work, and then like showing up to work and your mind
Steering him with my knees.
yeah, and like what he thinks of. That's such a great burn, bro. Yeah. Nah, his kid's pretty good.
Let's talk about some tunnels, so I'll have a quick break.
Okay, you butt with legs.
In the beginning, some believed they would have a better chance on the surface.
It's supposed to get you in the mood
Maybe
to
they
discuss
did
tunnels.
for a while.
Wow.
Ain't nobody to ask. Ain't a single soul ever come back after going skyward. And for some of us, the tunnels are all we've ever known.
It's tunnel talk, ladies and gentlemen.
It's tunnel talk, everybody. Yes, thank you, Hellvis. I got some great tunnel talk for you tonight, Flash.
Did that help? Is it evocative?
It's got me interested.
You feel intrigued and emotionally prepared to discuss tunnels.
Yes.
Hell yeah, let's talk about the Sphinx Observatory.
I love how he does this, and it's like, we saw Jews come out of sewer grates, but no, let's keep going.
Now, that was great, and if you're
Let's
not
act
familiar with that story,
professional.
please stop this podcast right now and Google Jewish... Careful. Google Jewish Brooklyn tunnels and just have fun. Anyways, the Sphinx Observatory is in
We all
Eigergletscher,
fuck up up to where we
Junjau,
fuck up up to.
This is in Grindelwald, Switzerland. It's an observatory that's 3.6 kilometers above sea level. Perched on a... I've called it's tunnel talk. It's perched on a steep peak, and it's been there for like 100 years. Now there's a 7-kilometer long tunnel that goes through the mountains that was started in the 19th century. It gets to 3 kilometers of elevation going up through this mountain, and it was done by pickaxe and manual blasting, like guys doing it at 3,000 up to 3,000 meters elevation, hand digging this tunnel. So it took 16 years and it cost 31 lives. The train that they put on there
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all.
I can.
Can you hear me now? How's that? Can you hear me now?
Not in here.
Okay. Are you plugged in everywhere?
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going anyway. Fuck me.
Are you plugged in down here, sir?
I appear to be.
I can hear me just fine.
There we go.
You got it?
It's this. Sorry, I apologize.
It's okay. Let's carry on. The train works on one of those rack and pinion systems because it's going up such a steep For God's sake.
The train works on a rapid system. The boys are coming through the mountain, and then with a hearty breakfast, we'll make it.
You can't use a regular train if you want to get up to this observatory. You have to use one of the rack and pinion ones, so like a cog working against a toothed track, so it's got like enough grip to pull it up, right?
Cog and tooth, bitch.
They had to build 2 hydroelectric power facilities in the mountains just to power just the train shit. Because they do this, they start this before 1900. It takes 16 years. They do it by hand, just obviously hard as fuck tunnelers in Switzerland.
Built hydroelectric power stations in 1900.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Then when they get to a certain elevation, because it's perched on this very steep, what they ended up building was perched on this very steep ridge. What they did was build a vertical shaft. So the early one was built in like 1930 that takes all the building materials and stuff up there. The modern one is built in the 90s, 6.5 meters wide, and it's a vertical tunnel shaft that goes 108 meters, and it can operate a lift in that span in 25 seconds.
That's pretty sick.
When they built it, they've got to account for the permafrost. So it's cold as fuck up there, and that affects like the geology, like the stress and strength of everything there relies on it being frozen. It's been frozen up there for like millions of years. So if you start working on it and you thaw it, it introduces like massive instability to it. So in order for them to work on it, they have to keep it freezing on purpose. So they keep the whole work site at -1 so they can work there safely. I thought that was super interesting.
Would the permafrost affect the hydro power station?
So, yeah, I mean, water can still flow under a level of ice, I think. But maybe it does affect it.
Hugo's here.
That's it, man. It's an amazing place. If you see a picture of it, it's like a castle but built on top of the Alps. It's wild. We're like perched on this crazy peak.
Switzerland.
Switzerland, bro.
The whole thing about with the
ask
tunnel,
Benny to fact check it.
The tunnel stuff is when we were sort of giggling at a few of them and then seeing some shit, and the more we've looked into it, it's just crazy how fascinating it gets.
It's some of the most intense stuff that humans do is tunneling.
Yeah, just humans being like, I reckon we can do this.
Yeah.
And then they pull it off. Like, what's that kind of
infrastructure is like trying to be stronger than the world is. Like, it's fucking crazy.
One of the cool ones we found is when they made the English like sewer system. Apparently they said, okay, it'll be this wide and it'll be this and this is how this work. And the guy who was designing it said, increase everything. Like, make it way bigger. Like, do double the size we've been planning, because eventually the world will change, and we only get to do this once. And it's like, fuck, that's thinking, eh? Like, there's a massive building that was made in
Patreon.com/shutupdudenz. She's not going to put one on me. I don't need tape. I'm not a tapey boy.
You are now. Yeah.
You got to tell us how long it stays on there for.
I suppose, yeah.
No, well, just
if we
looking
get
at all
lost,
this crazy tunnel shit and seeing what cunts have pulled off of just like.
But even you go down to South Island, man. Go do the Transalpine or the Tairu.
Have you been in some sick tunnels in the South Island, bro?
There's a tunnel that goes I think it's Transalpine, and it's like, I forget, it's like 14 minutes or something on the train.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You been through there?
Yeah.
How was it?
Wicked. Yeah. It was pretty dark.
But it still rules somehow. Like, even though it's not like a super sensory experience, it's like it means something to go through.
But this was built years ago, like with pickaxes.
Yeah, by hand, bro.
That's like. That's the shit that's crazy of like, hey, I've got this plan to say the world can fuck off. We're doing this.
Yeah.
And tunnels are the thing that's like, that worked.
But even where the train goes, it's like, they've just like got like an L cut out of the side of the mountains.
Yeah.
It's,
and
like
the train just sits on these tracks. It's
like, but these guys did it by hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just.
Eat that mic, bro.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
good.
just like, and the same with the Taieri Gorge is pretty much the same.
Oh.
I don't think there's tunnels, but it's just carved out of on the edges of mountains. It's like if you ever get the chance, man, it's like it's a whole day trip. You go from Christchurch over to Hokitika, I think it is, and I think it's Hokitika, and you get over there, you get off the train, go to Spates Ale House, have a few beers, have something to eat, get back on the train, come back again.
Yeah.
It's
Fucking insane, eh?
It's wicked.
Love it. So you're
Yeah.
not normally a tunnel talk aficionado, but
No,
you have done a
Yeah.
tunnel-centric day in the past,
Yeah.
and it's had an effect on you.
yeah, it's like just to go through there going, these guys did this by hand.
Yeah.
It's just
Insane,
like,
eh?
what the hell?
Yeah. Well, I think that's us for the night.
I think that's been Tunnel Talk. Congratulations on your fundraising efforts, Hellvis
Well,
and Flash. Thank
That's
you,
kind of
thank
why
you
we're
for being
cutting
on the
it
show
short, because
too.
the boys are about to play, and
Yeah.
I feel fucked up to go and do something cool like that and not watch them.
Yeah, bro.
I think this might be the beginning of a beautiful and new friendship.
Yeah, you and Piney, bunch of All Blacks, bro.
Diddy style. I mean, Diddy got off too. I'll catch
Diddy
you
was
later.
innocent. Oh my God! I heard an interview with the Punisher. We have to end it. We have to end it. The Punisher,
I
though.
don't want to hear the segments prior. I just want to hear the tunneling part. In my heart I have but one desire.